Okay, so hi everyone. I think that all of you, or maybe some of you don't know me now. Okay, maybe. Okay, so I put my name here. My name is Sheng. So I'll be your MS tutor for today class. Okay. So for today's seminar, right? Actually, I will be covering the chapter one, the function here only. Just a chapter one. So then, before I start the whole thing, right? Okay, just to roughly let you recall back what is the function first. Okay. So if anything not sure, please let me know. Okay, so let's see. Function, right? Chapter one here, function. So for this part here, function is what? Function is just a type of equation. Okay, function just a type of equation. So which means, for example, let's say the equation that you learned before. Okay, example, y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay, just a random example for you. Y equals to 2x plus 1. So from here, function, right? Yep, this is your function. Okay, but of course, in the chapter one function, right, they're no longer using this equation. I mean that they're going to replace the y to be another unknown. They replace this y, right, to become something called as fx. Okay, so this is your function. Or of course, they might change to the other unknown. Let's say gx, let's say hx, or all kind of things. Okay, so this is your function. Okay, so right here, so let's say now I'm using fx. Yeah, so this is your function. And we call it as function f. Okay, for this part here. So you should be okay for this one. Just to recall back for you before we start the whole thing here. Okay, so I continue. The next thing you have to know is about the object and image. I mean, these two number, this x, okay, right here, this x here, right, we going to refer it as object, okay, for this x here, and then the y, right, which is the fx, the y, right, which is the fx, we are going to represent it by image. So you have to know which one is object, which one is image. So I repeat here, the bracket inside here, this x, right, will be referred as object. Okay, object. And the whole thing here, which is the y, the fx, okay, will be referred as image. So from here, actually beside the object is x, right? You can see the right side. The right side, same. This is also your object. So what I mean here would be like if you change anything to replace the x, let's say I change it to 2, example. So the right side, the x will become 2 also. Okay, you get the idea, okay? Just to recall back for you. So then, I'll give you more example for this one. So if the bracket inside the x are the object, they change to like, let's say -1 or 2. So for the right side, will be changing to the same number. Okay, this part you should get the idea, okay? And then continue. There is possible that your object, right, become like this. Yeah, you should know this. Yeah, the object here. They might change this object, this x, right, to be another function, which is called as maybe I put here gx, okay? All right. So of course, if I change it like this, the right side, right, the x, you also change the same thing. Okay, so you get the idea. So that's why here comes another function that you have to know, which is the called as composite function. Right here. This one we call as composite function. Okay, so far should be okay for you. So far, just recall back everything for you, okay? So which means that for the object here, this bracket, right? This bracket here, yeah, it can be anything. Anything you can think of, you can change to, let's say, number. Like this case, let's say a number. The right side, the x, change to the same thing. If even though the function, you also can change to, yeah, the function. And some more, if let's say unknown, let's say what, 2n, 2n, the right side same, yes. Sorry. The right side same. Anything you can think of to replace the object, it can be happen. Okay, possible to be happen, okay, in your question. So I think so far until here should be okay for you about what is about the function here. Still okay, still okay. Okay, I continue here. Okay, so now you know as function already. You know what is composite function already. And now one more function you have to know, which is called as the inverse function. Yeah, one more thing you have to know about the inverse function, okay, this part here. So actually inverse, it just means that your object and image will be terbalik. Yeah, the object and image will be terbalik. Object and image, I write again. Will be terbalik. So what do I mean? Just now you know that the object is x inside bracket, right? And the image is the y or maybe the fx, correct? So because of the inverse, now the bracket inside here, the object become y already instead of x. This part here, again, I repeat, object image will be terbalik. So object is x just now, but because of the inverse, now the y will become the object of f. But this part you all know already, just to recall back for you again. Okay, so back to here, how to find the inverse function? We have some steps to follow. Right here, the step. The first step here you have to follow is let y. Okay, let y. And the second step here will be express x. So these are the steps for you to find the inverse. So I think you should able to understand. I think you should able to understand why these two steps like this. Let y because of this is your function, correct? The fx, fx is your image. Image is also the y, right? So basically, I just replace the fx back to the y only. I just replace the fx back to the y only. So I write the example here to let you see. Sorry. So let's say I need to find the inverse of this function f. Okay, this is my function f. Okay, so if I need to find the inverse for this, okay, first step here, let y, right? So I let y equals to fx. Okay, so the fx, okay, sub in 2x plus 1. So now I can see, actually the first step, not too hard to understand. Y equals to 2x plus 1. Just back to the equation. Just back to equation only. Okay, because fx is image, y is also the image, right? So I just replace back to the y only. Okay, and then the second step here, express x. Why express x? Because this is your image. And you know that the object image terbalik, right? For inverse. That's why when terbalik, this is image before the inverse, which means after the inverse, the y here no longer the image. The image become what? Become x. So that's why the second step is express x because the object and image all terbalik. Okay, so I continue the step here. So for this part here, just following your algebra, bring over the plus 1 first, become minus, and then bring over the 2, become divide. So x is equals to y minus 1 over 2. Yeah, so you can see that at first here is y equals to 2x plus 1, which is this is your image, right? And now because of inverse or the image become x already. Yes, so yeah, that is the step here to find the inverse. So the last step here, you have to write down of course, the symbol. Okay, the symbol f negative 1. Ayah. You can see that how I write this one from the fx here. Again, this is your object ma, but after inverse the balik, right, the object become y. So make sense, huh? The object become y. This part here. So then final step, one more step to go. Normally lah, most of your school teacher normally they prefer the object as the unknown x. So you have to change the y just back to the x and done. Yeah, that is your inverse. Okay, just roughly go through for you. Is there any question here so far? You can let me know. Should be okay for you? Should be okay, huh? Okay, so last one, last part here. So just now I did show you that how to see your object, how to see your image, right? But one more thing here you have to know is about how do you see the object image from the diagram? Because if I give you like this, if I give you f bracket 2, oh, then you know lo, bracket 2 ma, 2 is object lo. This one you know. But what if I give you the object from the diagram? From a diagram. Which is the usual, the 2x that you see before. Okay, this part here. So actually this part here, not necessarily must be 2x. It can be straight line. It can be any shape, okay? Any shape based on question. So let's say I put here 1, 2, 3, here 4, 5, 6. So which means if I put on the line here, it will be similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be similar. So it's just that, how do you see object image? Look at the arrow, the direction of the arrow. Direction of the arrow. So you can see here, these two examples. See my arrow? Left to right. Left side to the right side. Left side to right side. So the left side will be the object. The right side will be the image. Yeah, that's the way you see it from the diagram. Object, image. Object and image. Okay, look at the arrow, but normally, normally now, okay, it will be left to right normally, but you have to be careful a bit. Sometimes the arrow will be the balik also. Sometimes, sometimes they will be go back. You look at the direction of the arrow. Okay, so for this part here, if this is function f again, example, left to right function f, so which means that for your inverse, yes, for inverse, the object image will be terbalik. So if I need the inverse, say green color, right? Go back, correct? Inverse, terbalik. Your object and image, these two will switch. Okay, these two will switch. So which means that your object will become the right side. Your image, left side. Yeah, that's the way. Okay, so yeah, just a roughly go through for you on what is function, what is inverse and composite and those things. But you can understand that actually the function and the composite, right, they are nearly the same. You can say that because the composite here is just like replacing the object to be another function. Yeah, just this one. Okay, so yeah, this is just a recap for you for your chapter 1. So until here first, so far so good. If no issue, we can move on to the exercise. Dun, 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 dun. No issue? No issue? Sure. Okay, let's go. We can now go for the exercise. Okay, so I put a question number. This is the question that we are discussing today. 13, 14, 18, 20, 21, 23, 32, 36, 38. Around like 9 questions like this. So if you're gonna follow, let me know also. So let's go to number 13. 13. You can look at the chat for the question number. Okay, this one. Okay, 13. So you can see a picture here. So this question worth about like 2 marks. So you can understand that the question A and B, 1 mark each. Okay. So on top, in the diagram below, function h maps y to x and function k maps y to z. Actually, there's no info here. I mean, no like important info here because everything is inside picture. And now you can see direction. Function h, you can see that the h here from right side to left side. So for function h, this is object and this is image. Look at the arrow. Look at the arrow. Okay, and then for the function k is left to right. Left to right. So this is object and this is image. If you look at the color, I already make it like this. Okay, so now we can start the question A. A need to state HK -1, 3. Yeah. HK -1, 3. So this is the one that we mentioned just now. This is your composite. This whole thing this is your composite function. Okay, h and k together, the composite function. So from here, if we talk about the object again, we just need to split the h and k -1. Why we do so? Because like this, if we just go through the normal function here, the bracket 3 is your x, right? The object. Yes, this is your object, yes. But whose object? hk -1. This is the object for hk -1. So yeah, here's a problem. You only got h and k, no hk. You don't have the function hk here given, right, in the picture. So that's why we split into 2. And the 3 still object, yes, the 3 is still the object. Right here, the 3 is still the object. But whose object? K -1. Yeah, it's the object for k -1. So k we have, yes, the k we have. So we can look at the k already to find the answer. Okay, so new. Okay, so 3 is the object of k -1. So look at the picture here, this one. This is k. K -1 is the inverse, which means you have to terbalik the object image. Okay, terbalik just now, left to right now right to left. Already right? Yes, correct. It's 8. Yes, correct. It's 8. So which means this is the object already. This one become the image. Very easy one. Very easy. So the object 3, go back. Here, this is the image. This is the image. Nice. So the object 3 for the k -1, you get the answer 8. Correct answer already, right? Yes. Actually, you can write the answer straight away. You can write the number straight away without writing all this step here. I just show you how to find the answer on it straight away. Okay, so now after you got 8 ready, next one, yes, h bracket 8. Same concept again, bracket 8, this is the object of h. H, object, right side. You see the 8? Follow the direction, 5. Done. Yeah, so number 13A. Again, 13A, you can write the answer straight away. You can write the 5 straight away because only 1 mark. Okay, next, using the function notation, express function h negative 1. Okay, so what do we need for question B here will be, maybe this one just I didn't mention, maybe, okay. Function notation is equation only. So meaning that the question B here, you have to, using equation, express h negative 1. So meaning that you have to find the equation of h negative 1. Need to get the equation of h negative 1. So look at your graph here again. H is over here. So meaning that your h negative 1 will be object image terbalik. Can see so the number here from left to right, from left to right, from left to right. So how are you going to form the equation? Very simple. So object become 9, correct? And also 5. And the image is 12 and 8. Okay, image is 12 and 8. So you have to form an equation to represent this relation. Very simple. Object is x, and the image is the y, right? So you should understand that 9, how to get 12, 5, how to get 8. You got a lot of combination. You can go for plus, minus, times, divide, what else? Square, square root, modulus. Yeah, a lot of combination. So for this one, I don't think no need to go through a very complicated. Yeah. The object just plus 3, right? To get the image. Yeah, so that's the way. So for your h negative 1, the equation it will be the object plus 3. Only 1 mark. You can write the answer straight away. So number 13, done. Okay, so until here first, is there any issue for number 13? If you cannot follow, let me know also. I try to go it like slowly. Next one, number 14. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Ken, let's go to number 14. Let's go. 14, how many marks? 5 marks. Okay, nice. Okay, you have the picture here. Okay, let's see what you have in the sentence. Diagram shows part of the mapping of x to z by the function f followed by the function g. So you look at the picture here. From left to right, function f followed by function g. Okay, correct. And given that f negative 1x and g negative 1x. Wow, this question not too good. They give you a different function. This is f and g, They give you the inverse. They give you the inverse. Okay, so I plot here again. Again, the inverse is the object image terbalik. So for g, it will be g negative 1. So this is object and this is image. Okay, next one for f will be also right to left. This is object. This is image. Okay, so good idea. Yes, we can start the question A now. Find the value of f negative 1, g negative 1, 26. So again, this is the composite, and you can see the bracket 26. So 26 is the object. Object of who? Object of f negative 1, g negative 1. But we don't have the composite f negative 1, g negative 1 from the picture, right? No, right? So you're going to split into f negative 1 bracket g negative 1, 26. Okay, so 26 will be still the object, yes, but now change to the object of g negative 1. Yeah, this is the object of G negative 1. So yeah, we have the G negative 1. Yes, we have the G negative 1. Nice. So the object 26, look at the picture. Woohoo. Here, object 26. And then the image will be 5. Okay, follow the direction. So now, F negative 1. Okay, the answer here will be 5. And then just do it again. 5. Bracket. Object again, right? This is the object. Whose object? F negative 1. So look at your picture here. F negative 1, object. 5, right? Name. Go to image. 2. Done. This is only 1 mark, I think. The question B will be the rest of 4 marks. Okay. So the question A done. The B, question B, okay. So next one, B. Calculate the value of A, B, C. Yes, so the question B need to find the value of these 3 unknown. A, B, and C. Where's A, B, and C? Oh, here. The A, B, and C is the unknown in the function. So how are we going to find the answer here? Very simple also. Refer to the picture again. Refer to the picture again. Because we have the object image. All this kind of the object image. So later we just sub in all the object image into the function to find the answer. Okay, so right here first, we have the function f negative 1. Okay. And one more we have is g negative 1. So when you write the object image from picture, right, make sure you choose the, the correct function. Start from this one first. F negative 1. Over here, object 5, image 2, right? Okay, object 5, image 2, right? So how are we going to write this info here? Very simple also. Object is 5, which means the 5 we put inside the bracket. The 5 put inside the bracket. So which means that for this info, it will be going to like this. Because object is 5, so object must be in the bracket. The x, right? Okay, so now using this info, we can sub in already. Let's go. Okay, from here continue. F negative 1, the object is 5, right? Okay, and you know, this x and this x object, so we have to sub in the 5 into both. Okay, sorry. Five minus a over b. Yeah. So this is the equation after you sub in the object, and then f negative 1, 5. You have, is it? You have 2 same f negative 1, 5 equals to 2 and equals to 5 minus a over b. So they are both the same. They are both also f negative 1 bracket 5. So both you can equal. Both you can equal. But of course, all the blue color step you can skip. I just show you the full step here only. Okay, 5 minus a over b equals to 2. And then what can we do here? For fraction, we can bring the bottom. We can bring the bottom and times. We can find the a first, right? But cannot find the answer. We need another equation later. So we can find a equal, bring over the 5, plus become minus, and also a negative. Then it will be stuck here. You cannot continue because you got 2 unknown. So this is the first one. Okay, don't worry. We have another object image, right? For the f negative 1. We have, yes, another object image. Object 3, image 1. So the object 3 will be inside the bracket. The 1 will be the image. Just repeat the same thing. Now you know why 4 marks, right? For this part here. Because later you have to go for the substitution. Okay, so I continue my step here. Okay, now the object for f negative 1 is 3. So sub into the x. Okay, so now you will have two same f negative 1, 3. You can both equal, which is over here. 3 minus a over b and 1. Yeah, 3 minus a over b and equals to 1. Wow. Okay, continue simplify. Fraction again. Bring over the bottom first. 1 times b. Oh, we also can find a, right? So bring the 3 over. Plus become minus and also a negative. This is the second equation. But of course, you can already sub in the 1 into here actually. You can start from there straight away. But same thing. So until here now, we can start to go for the substitution. Okay, this one move aside first. Okay, you can see that. Okay, continue. So for this substitution, okay, just normal sub. We sub 1 into 2. Okay, so negative 2b, negative 2b plus 5 sub into this a, and then equals to negative b plus 3. So you can see the working, and we can find the answer for b first. Negative 2b. So I bring the negative b on the right to the left. And the 5 bring to the right. Okay, if you don't understand the step, let me know. So negative b, 2b plus b is negative 1b. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Okay, negative cut. We can find a b already. I know it's a long step, 4 marks. It's normal. So next one will be the a. We can sub in back to the first one. Negative 2b plus 5. Okay. But again, I am writing the full step here. Okay, I mean the black color one. You can skip or if you want. You can skip that. You can skip some of the step here if you want. Okay, so the A and B done, and now just one more unknown. The C. The C gonna go in from here. This is where the C, right? Okay, so now refer to the another function, the G negative 1. So look at the picture here again. G negative 1. Right to left, object 26. Go to the right side, image. So how I'm going to write here will be G negative 1, object 26, right? Inside the bracket, equals to the image 5. Okay, let's go. So working right here. So G negative 1, object 26. Okay, sub in. Square root 26 minus C. And of course, you have two same G negative 1, 26. The blue color you can skip. The blue color you can skip. Okay, I just write for you to know only. So you have two same G negative 1, 26, square root 26 minus C, and 5. They can both equal. Square root 26 minus c equals to 5. So everything just bring over. Square root, bring over. Okay, 5 square. 5 square is 25. And the 26 bring over become minus negative cut. Okay, so 5 marks. Yeah, I know the step is quite long here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 14. I read for you first. I know the working is quite long, I know. So number 14 so far, okay? Anyone don't understand, you can let me know. After 14, we go number 18. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good, no issue. So everyone can follow. Let's go to number 18. 18. 7, 8 here. Oh, also 5 marks. Okay, so 18. Given a function fx where mn are constant. Oh, no more idea. So the question A need to find f negative 1x in terms of mn. So for question A, you can see what are you finding? You're finding f negative 1x. This is the inverse, right? So basically, you are just need to find the inverse. Find the inverse of function f. Okay, find the inverse of function f. So the step right here again, just now, you already see the step, right? Let y express x. Okay, so we are finding the inverse of function f. So we let y equals to function f. Yeah, copy here first. Function f. Sorry, copy wrongly. M plus nx. Okay, so we can start to find. Let y equals to fx. Sub in the fx. And then continue the next step will be express x. Need to find x equal. Need to find x equal. So for this working, just bring the m over first. Plus become minus and followed by the n. Yeah, this n bring over times become divide. So let y express x. This is your inverse. So now we can write the answer already. So remember the object, right? Object just now is x, but because of the inverse, object image terbalik. So the bracket here now you have to write y ID. Then copy down the answer. Okay, and one more step. Yeah, most of your school teacher prefer your object as unknown x, so you have to change it. Okay, so question A done. That is your inverse. X minus m over n. Okay, not too hard, not too hard. Just maybe the step. A lot of unknown here. Okay, can go for the B. Let's go. Find the values of Mn if f negative 1, negative 1, 1. F2 equals to negative 6. Wow. Okay, so need to find Mn. Okay, you can see here, bracket negative 1, bracket 2, right? Yeah, this is all your object. This is all your object. Yeah, these two number will be your object. But careful, careful. Whose object? Careful. Negative 1 is the object of f negative 1. I mean the inverse. Yeah, negative 1 is the object of the inverse. And the 2 will be the object of f. So when you sub into the x, don't sub the wrong function. Okay, so I start from this info. Okay, I start from this one. Okay, so repeat here. This is the object of f negative 1. Okay, right here, careful a bit. Okay, so now you have to sub this negative 1 into here and here. Okay, see the yellow color? You have to sub into both x. Okay, don't see wrongly, the object. Okay, continue. Okay, after this, we have two same f negative 1, negative 1. We have two same f negative 1, negative 1. So you can both equal here. Sorry, the question A, right n not equal to 0. No need, because the n is constant already. The n is constant already. So the n, yeah, no need to write the not equal to 0. No need. Okay, so back to here. Okay, I think now we can simplify. So the fraction, bring the bottom first. 1 times n. So this already n equal. This already n equal. Yeah, just validate this one. Okay, first equation. And then, of course, now the second equation will become from the next object, the 2 here. Okay, so see again, the object. This is the object of f. So don't sub the wrong function for the 2. So 2 you have to sub into here and here. Okay, you can see the green color. Yes. Open the bracket, you get this, and then yes, you have two same f2. You can both equal. Okay, then this one we just leave it. No need to bring over the second equation. So now we can start going for again the substitution. This one can straight away sub 1 into 2. The bracket expand. Yeah, so we can find the answer already. M minus 2m. Negative 2 bring over, become plus. M minus 2 is negative 1m. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. Negative cut. Okay, first part done. Okay, last one. We can submit in back to the first to find M. Okay, the working almost the same, but maybe the part A not their worth. I mean, the marks not their worth either for the part A. So again, see carefully whose object, because now you know you have different kind of function, right? You have the normal function, you have the composite, you have the inverse, right? So you have to see the bracket beside what is the unknown, because everything refer to that. Okay, 18 done. Next one is number 20. Okay, can follow, can follow. Maybe a lot of unknown, maybe a lot of unknown here. So you have to careful a bit about the unknown. But even though you maybe even though you cannot do everything here, but still able to start the question, right? Just look at the object. Whose object is it? Then you can sub in. Okay, so let's go to number 20. Next one, yeah, number 20. Let's go. Here, 20. 4 marks, this one. Okay. Okay, 2020. Given that hx, gx, and hgx, a lot of things here. Find the value of p and q. Need to find the value of p and q. So just given you all the function here. Seems like no object here given to you. Object image, okay? So I copy everything here first. We have the function h, g, x what minus 1 square plus 5, okay? And one more is the composite. Okay, everything should be correct. Don't miss out anything. A negative and a number. Okay. Okay, so back to here, number 20, right? Since like we don't have any object here given to you, so how are we going to find the answer for P and Q be like this? Where's the P and Q? Okay, P and Q is over here. Function H, right? Okay, so from the function H and G, from these two, right? Function H and G, we should able to find another composite HG. Okay, why we have to find the composite HG there? Because of after we find it, then you have two same composite HG. You got two same composite H and G, right? Same, right? They can both equal. After equal, we can find the answer from there. Yeah. Okay, I repeat here. From the function H and G, we find another composite. And later, we're going to equal with the second composite here. We got two same composite. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, now this composite HG. Okay, how we find out? Very simple. So following the object again, H and G, we split. You can see that? Now, bracket, yeah, this is the object for H. Right here, this is the object of H. Yeah, so this is how we find the composite here. So we sub in the gx. Oh, the gx is quite long. X minus 1 square plus 5. It's a long equation for gx. Wow. Okay. So continue. Now this bracket object of H, right? We sub in here. Okay, so yeah, like the one I said in the beginning, which is like your object, yes, can be anything, can be a function, can be an unknown, or even though can be like this. a long equation. Yeah, so this is your object for H. So sub in here and here, but of course this one you can just keep it because we already done the step. H bracket ma. Okay, that's already. Just continue sub in here. P times the object. P times the object. Quick. Wow. So in the end, open the bracket, the unknown P, we times it into the bracket. So P times x minus 1 square, P times 5 plus Q. So now, yeah, this is your composite H and G. Okay, but maybe you got one question here. Do we need to expand the bracket? Actually, no need. Why? Because you can see the another composite H and G. They have the similar, is it that? Yeah, they're the similar pattern, right? Can see. So no need to expand. Just leave it at this. Now both composite HG same equal. These two composite HG equal. Wow, a lot of things here. So after both equal already, the next thing here, no need to expand again. No need to expand the bracket. No need to bring over also. No need to bring over anything. No need to simplify. We are going for comparison. We go for comparison because they are both the same composite H and G, correct? Which means that the bracket in front must be the same number. Yeah, these two brackets in front must be the same number, which means the negative 3 is the unknown P. Yeah, the first part down already, unknown P. Okay. And of course, again, by comparison, the second one, the square behind negative 1, right? Will be the same also. The square behind the negative 1 must be the same also. Negative 1 equal to 5p plus q. So maybe here you have two unknown, yes, but just now we already have the answer for p, negative 3, right? Just sub in to here. Then we can find the q already. The working, I got no space, I write in here. Yeah. Dun dun. Okay, expand the bracket. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Negative 15 bring over is plus. And negative 1 plus 15 is 14. So P and Q finish 4 marks. Around there, okay? Okay, this part wait for you first. Next one, go to 21. Dun, 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 dun. 21 is 4 marks again. Okay, so far so good. Again, if you have any question, you can let me know. Which part that you don't understand, you can let me know. So let's go to 21. 4 marks. 4 marks, okay. Function f and g defined by fx and gx, where a and b are constant. Find the value of a and b, given that g squared 1 equals to 10, gf2 equals to 16. Okay, so first thing, we have the function f and g. Okay, should be no issue. And at the back there, you are asking to find the value, right? Value of a and b. You need to find the value of a and b. Okay, and b value. Okay, now at the back, yes, finally, familiar things. We have the object and image. Object and image. Just do the same thing only. Okay, so before that, I copy down the function f and g first. A over x, and then gx is 3x minus b over 2. Everything here copy correctly. Okay, so now we can continue. Okay, the first object image given, g squared 1 equals to 10. G squared 1 equals to 10. So first thing, g square, g square, I think all of you know lah. GG, double G. GG1. Okay, so next thing will be, again, yes, this is the object, right? Okay, whose object? GG. Okay, GG object, but then, same issue. We don't have GG here. We have no function GG here, right? No function GG here. So how are we going to sub in the object? Again, the same thing. GG, we split. We split the GG. Okay, you can see, so if I split the GG here, now the 1, yay, the 1 is the object of G. The 1 is the object of G. Okay, right here, the 1 is the object of G. So yes, this one we can sub in here already. Here and here. Okay, okay, so working right here. G1 will equals to, sorry, G bracket G1. G bracket. Okay, something to here, right? But the G bracket 1 here, no need to write because we already have it. We have it, right? So just sub into the right side only. So G still right, the G. We have one more G outside here, still right. 3 bracket 1 minus B over 2. You? Okay, yeah, there's a step here, seen the object. So open the bracket, simplify, so you get G bracket 3 minus B over 2. And this one, if you need to simplify, you have to make the denominator same. Okay, but we're not going to do that, okay? So next thing will be similar again. This whole bracket object, yes, this is the object of G again. Object of G again. So it sub in same place. Again, these two X. So the left side, no need to sub. You can see the working, done already. G bracket, the object, right? So just need to sub into the right side only, this X. So you will get the working like 3 bracket 3 minus B over 2 minus B over 2. So many B over 2. So open bracket, simplify. The 3 have to times into the bracket 1, 2. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times B over 2 times on top. Times on top. Can continue simplify. Negative 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2. This is 1b. Negative 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2. So we can just press calculator. Negative 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2. Negative 1. Negative 1b. So 9 minus b, that is your GG1. GG1. So then you have two same GG1. Two same GG1. We can both equal already. GG1, GG1. Sorry, did I press the number wrongly? Oh, yeah, so sorry. Negative 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2 is negative 2. So sorry, so sorry. It's a wrong number. Okay, so back to here. Now the both GG1 can equal. Okay, then we can find the B answer already. No more other unknown. Nice. So the 9 bring over minus. And the negative 2 bring over divide. So yeah. So this answer is come from GG1 equal to 10. And then don't forget, we have the next object here also. Just do the same thing. 4 marks. Okay, that maybe my working too long already. GF2 equals to 16. So the object, as usual, bracket 2 is the object. Yes, object of GF, right? But we don't have the function GF here. There's no function GF here, no. So we're going to split into 2. The bracket 2 will become the object of F. Okay, so we submit here. Can see the green color. Okay, submit here. So the left side, no need to sub. The left side, we already done the working. F bracket 2, so just need to sub into the right side only. A over 2. Yeah, right again. A over 2. Okay, next. Can you see the color? Yes, the yellow color. Now this bracket become the object of G. Object of G. So sub into the yellow color. But the left side, don't know this sub, just sub into the right side only. 3 times the object. Oh no, the working is so long. I have no space already. You continue. So expand the bracket 3 times A. So these two having the same denominator. Give it some space here. Okay, nice, more space. You can see the working. If you can see, let me know. So now the GF2, yes, we got already. And then they can both equal. Three A minus B over 2 equals to 16. So last one, The B value, yes, we already have the answer. So sum in the B value and everything can bring over, find A. So on top, open the bracket, negative, negative become plus. The 2 at the bottom bring over 16 times 2. Okay, the rest bring over 32 minus 1 over 2. 63 over 2. Okay, so weird answer. So 63, 63 over 2. Divide by 3. 21 over 2. Okay. So 21 done. But again, this one is only 4 marks, right? You can skip the step. Or the blue color you can skip. The black color you can skip some of it. It's okay one. 4 marks only. So after number 21 is 23. Okay, wait for your first. Go. 4 marks only. 21 over 2, negative 1 over 2. Okay. So far, so good. So everything here just follow the object only, the object image. Yeah, so should be okay. No matter what kind of the function given to you, just look at the bracket. The bracket represent the object. Okay, so done. Let's go to 23. 23. 3 marks. Okay. Let's look at here. Given the function fx and also the composite f negative 1 g. Find the function g. Oh, this time need to find function. Okay, need to find the gx. Yeah. 3 marks. Okay, so we copy down the both function first, fx and composite. Two x minus 7 over 3. Okay, so now, okay, how we find this answer is like this. This question, the concept still following the object and image, okay? Besides that, one more thing you have to apply also. Remember your indices, right? You learn in form 2 or 3, I'm not sure. I forgot already. So for the indices, you should know that when they have the same base, let's say like this, f times f negative 1. Okay, let's say you have the same base, f times f negative 1. So when these two times together, the power plus, right? Good idea. So you get f to the power 0. And then no more f already. Become 1. Okay. So based on these concept, right? Okay, we apply here. Very simple one. Okay, look at the function f. The function f. Okay, if we sub in the composite into here, this is fx, right? If we sub in this, the f negative 1 gx, this composite into the object of f. So see what will happen. So it's sub in Can you see? Can you see? Sub in here to the object. Of course, the right side, you have to do the same thing now, okay? Right again. Can you see the magic? F times F negative 1. F times F negative 1, which is this theory just now. No more F, right? When these two times together. When these two times together, no more F, right? You only left G, oh. No more F already. No more. Yeah, that's the magic here. Okay. Is it okay, this one? That's the way, you find the GX. Of course, the right side you have to sub in also. The right side, right? We cannot just stop it or like this. You have to sub in the equation for the function also. Which means like this one, you have to sub in the equation 2x minus 7/3. You have to sub in sub in here. Okay, like this one. So we already have the GX. So the right side just simplify everything and done. Three cut. Negative 7 plus 2 is negative 5. Okay, 23, finish. Still okay, yeah. 3 marks, okay, 3 marks. This one, okay lah, 3 marks. After 23, we go to 32. Okay, so do you have any issue for this question? 23. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, can no issue. Okay, let's go to 32. 32 is okay over here. 7 marks. Whole page, right? Should be enough space for you to write the step. Okay, 32 here. A function f defined by fx expressed in a similar form for a, b, c donkey. Expressed in a similar form. Actually, similar form just means that you have to express all these answer 1, 2, 3, 4 in same format. Okay, a, b, c, d. All these 4 answers you have to express in the same format. Okay, so nothing special. Okay, we copy down the fx first. 1 minus x, 1 plus x. Okay, we can start question A. F square. Okay, maybe you can see the f square 3, 4, 37. You have no like object beside, right? No bracket x, correct? I mean, this is normal. Just have to add in ourselves only. Just have to add in ourselves. Just add the bracket x ourselves only. Okay, ourselves. Okay, so now from here, everything back to same. F square means like ff or ff. Okay, ffx ffx. So how do you find ffx? Will be following the object again, the object image. Ff we split. Okay, now you can see that this is the object. This is the object of f. object of f, object of f. Okay, same thing, just that the working here will be a long step because of the fraction. Okay, continue. Now f, we sub in the function, I mean the fx first. 1 minus x, 1 plus x. Okay, it's still the same thing. The bracket is the object of f again, okay? Same thing. These two are same thing. Okay, same. Okay, so let's sub it in. The whole thing here, this whole fraction, sub into the object 1, 2, 3. Everything you have to sub, everything. Okay, so the left side, you can skip that. We already done the step. Now the right side. Yeah. Okay, let's go. 1 minus. Okay, the object, the bottom. Write carefully, write carefully, because of a lot of fraction here. You have the fraction divided by another fraction. And if, of course, it's possible you write the equal in the middle. Easier for you to see which one over which one. A lot of fraction here. Okay, so now the next step will be just simplify. You have to simplify all the way until a single fraction. Until one fraction. Can I have two like this? You have to make it into one later. So how you simplify that? Following the fraction, fraction you have to make the bottom same, right? In order to plus together. You have to make the bottom same. So for this one, bottom is 1, right? This is also bottom is 1. So to make the bottom same, you have to times, this one you have to times 1 plus x on top. Bottom, you have to times 1 plus x on top same also. Okay, let's go. So you have a fraction. Yeah. One plus x, 1 plus x minus. Okay, then continue. I think my line sang. Okay, but it's okay. The bottom one, you will get the same fraction. Okay, write carefully. A lot of fraction here. A lot of fraction. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, continue. Now I can simplify. So now you can see the on top already same denominator. So the 1 plus x, 1 minus x, they can both minus already. Now they can both minus, same as the bottom one. Same. Long step here. Wow. Same as the bottom one. 1 plus x. Yes. Hope they are still okay. Write carefully, Okay, then we can start to simplify. Let's go. So, okay. The bottom, these two, we can just cut it off. X minus x can cut it off. And the bottom, I mean, like you left the 2, 1 plus 1, 2, with the bottom 1 plus x. Okay, then on top, the negative need to times it into a bracket. So which means that after you expand, you get -1 plus x. -1 plus x after expand. You can see my writing. So therefore, these two you can cut already. 1 minus 1 becomes 0. Becomes 0. So you only left x plus x. Okay. Move it here. You see the whole thing? Okay. Nice and nice. Okay, so the final step will be, because of we have to make it into a one fraction, a single fraction. So the last one is the divide. We change to times. The fraction on top divided by the fraction at the bottom. Okay, the divide change to times. Change to times. So this fraction at on the right side will be the balik. Up, down, the balik. Yeah, that is the working. So just cut one more last time. 1 plus x, 1 plus x, up and down can cut. And followed by the 2 and 2, up and down, cut. So nothing already. All become 1. Okay. Yeah. So this is the answer for the f square x. Okay, this part wait for you first. Okay. It's a long step. Okay, should be enough space for you to write the step. This is only the part A. But don't worry, the part the part B, C, and donkey is will be lesser. The working will be lesser. Only the part A is the longest. Okay, so now should be okay already. After this, after you get the f square x here, the answer is x, right? This answer is quite useful for you to settle the rest of the question. This x here. Because of after you find the x, right? You have a similar answer also for some of the composite, which means this one, this is f power 2, right? F power 2. So the rest of power, which is multiple of 2. F2 is x mark, correct? So the rest of the power, which is multiple of 2, will be the x also. The rest of the power, multiple of 2, will be x also. Only x, you have this benefit. If 1 over x, no, only x has this benefit. Only x. The rest of the answer cannot. Only this answer, you have this benefit. So you can use this benefit here to help you solve the rest of the question, the B, C, and donkey. That's why the working is lesser for the B, C, and donkey. After we find this x, okay, the next one is what? F3. Okay, so now the next one, F3x, I make it smaller a bit. Okay, F3x, okay, so from here, F3x, we no need to go through FFF for 3 times. No need to go through 3 times. We just need to go through power 2 and power 1. Because again, these two times together, right? 2 and power 1, these two plus together, you get back 3 also. Okay, so you can split into F2 and F. So continue, split F2 bracket F. F2 bracket F. So now I think we can sub it in already. Fx is the object, right? So your Fx is the object. Okay, so sub in the Fx here. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, now this bracket, it will be the object of F squared. This is the object of F squared. Where's the F squared? Nay, the answer for A. The answer for the A. So it's something here. Yes. And then, of course, the left side no need to sub in. We already done the step. And now just the right side only. Sorry. Nothing we can simplify. Nothing we need to simplify. Just sub it in. We can get the answer. Yay. So you can see the step is lesser. And of course, by the way, the last step, one more thing here. The fraction here, you have the object at the bottom, right? The x here. So you have to state this number out. You cannot sub in this object into the function, which is the negative one for this. Because of this number, the bottom here is 1 plus x, right? 1 plus x cannot be 0. Cannot be 0 because, yeah, the bottom, anything divided by 0, you cannot get answer. So just do some working here. You should be able to get a number. So the number here will be only when you have the object at the bottom. Your object at the bottom need to state the number. If not, you're going to get 1 mark deducted. 1 mark. Quite a lot actually. B done. Okay, now C, F4. F4, yeah. Okay, F4. F4, we have the F2 already, correct? We have F3, right? And you know that the F2 just now, this benefit, all the multiple of 2, same answer. So basically, we have the answer already for F4. Yay. Yeah, no need to show any working. No need. No need to show any working. Just write the answer. Okay, B and C done. And now last one, F37. 37, okay, 37. The working I write here. Okay, 37. 37, we can make it this way. Since we know that multiple of 2 all answer same, right? Which means you have this answer given to you already. Correct? F36. Also multiple of 2, can divide 2, right? The answer also the x. So which means the F37, we can split it into at least 36 and 1. Power 36 and power 1. So then everything just same. Split these two. Okay, F36 and F, and then Fx, yeah, just now, on top this one, the Fx. This is the object. 1 minus x, 1 plus x. Okay, last step. I mean the last step. This is the object for F36. Yeah, this is the object for F36. Ta-da! So of course, bottom got object, need to write out this number. And actually this number same as the one on top, the green color one. So this is F37X. So yeah, number 32 done. Yes, just like this. Only the part A is the long step because of the fraction, right? After you get the answer already, then the rest will be lesser working. Okay, this is what I did. This is 32. Next one, go 36. Okay, wait for you first. So any issue, you can let me know now. Any part that you don't understand, because it's a long step, right? A lot of things is happening here. Seven marks. EC donkey. Okay. Go, go, go. Okay, so until here, mean like anyone not done yet for 32? A, B, C, D. 36. Okay, all done. Okay, let's go to 36. 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. Oh, this one 8 marks. Wow. Okay, let's see 36. Diagram 1 shows the graph of fx. For the object, you can see -2 to 2. Point P and Q lie on the graph. Okay, so the info here given, right? Actually, just referring to the graph here, you have the point P and Q on the graph. And then, okay, the equation of the graph given, the fx 3x minus 2. Okay, so I label here first. Actually, something wrong with the graph. A bit mistake here for the graph. Here is y, right? Here actually should label the fx. But it's okay lah, it's okay. Nothing special here. So this is the graph of equation. Graph is over here and then 2 points. Okay, so this is the info. Okay, so now the question A, we can start already. On the same diagram, sketch the graph of f negative 1x by showing the points corresponding to point P and point Q. So what you need to find here would be you have to draw graph. Need to draw on the paper. Draw on here. Draw on here, and then you have to show out what is the point. I mean, what is the changes of the point P and Q after? I mean, what's the changes for the point P and Q for the new graph? Okay, repeat here. You have to sketch the graph of f negative 1, which is the inverse. After that, you have to find out what is the changes of the point P and Q. Okay, so first thing, for your graph, right? This is your fx graph, right? Inverse, as I mentioned at the beginning just now, inverse, it will be object image terbalik. Object image terbalik. Okay, so meaning that actually the point P and Q, the changes, you know already one. Point P and Q, the changes, just terbalik the X and Y. 2 and 4 ma. This is the X, this is the Y, right? And this is the object, this is the image. Just terbalik. So you have the point which is 4, 2. After terbalik. This is the point that belongs to the inverse. Okay, same thing for the point P. Point P, -2 and -8, right? Just about it. You have the new point for the inverse -8. Okay, okay. So now how are we going to draw it into the graph? Will be like this. We have to draw this straight line first. Okay, this one move aside first, blocking the graph. You have to draw, you can see my line here. You have to draw this line which is y equals to x. The line that cut into half. I mean like the line that cut the axis into half. This is your both x and y axis. The line that cut this into half. There's your y equals to x. Okay, cut into half. Cut into half already. And then the next thing will be for this straight line, just do a reflection. Yeah, the BM quite a pantolan. Yeah, let's do the reflection using the line. Okay, so I can see here, now this point 4, 2, where will it be? Over here. The Q is here. If you do the reflection, it's going down here, right? Around here. This is a new point for point Q after the reflection. Okay, same thing for point P. Point P is here. This is a line, right? Let's do reflection. Somewhere around here. Okay. So then the straight line, the new graph should be, looks like this. Yeah, I make it bigger a bit to let you see. Can you see that? Because of this straight line, intersect the y equals to x over here. So after the reflection, the new graph, right, also intersect the same point. Same point here. They're both next at the same point here. Okay, so you can draw first, you can draw first. You can draw first. So the green color is your working, the green color one. The rest of the working, the blue and the red, it just let you understand only. Okay, the green color one is the working. Okay, can not too hard, not too hard. Just that you have to remember this one. Inverse is what? Object image terbalik. Okay, so the part A done already. Yeah, the part A finished already. After you draw the green color line and label the new point P and Q, and then done. Okay, so now we can go for the question B. B1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, next one, B1. Find F -1 x. Okay, hence verify that F -1 x obtained is the inverse of Fx. Okay, got two different parts here. First part need to find the inverse. The second part need to verify, need to like determine whether the inverse that you find later is the inverse of Fx or not. Okay, the working I write here. Give some move aside first. Okay, so now the inverse, let y express x. Okay, this is the working. Okay, so let's go. Just now your fx is 3x minus 2. Let y equals to fx. Sub in the fx. And now we can express x already, bring the negative 2 and also 3. Okay, I skip a step here. We're supposed to write the y first, right, for the object. I straight away skip to the last step. Okay, so this is your inverse x plus 2 over 3. Okay, this part for you first. Later you have to verify later. Later need to verify. Okay, so weird. How do you going to verify? Okay, next part. How do we verify? How do we determine that the inverse obtained, right, is really the inverse of fx? Seems like the question don't believe our answer. Okay, like this. To verify the answer, you have to find that the composite f negative 1, you have to find this composite is equals to x. Okay, not enough, not enough. One more. You have to also find the opposite of them. F negative 1, f equals to x. Why you have to verify this? Because of when the composite of f negative 1 together. Remember just now the concept that I mentioned from the question 2023? Right here again. F times f negative 1 is equals to what? F to the power of 0, right? Remember this concept? So yes, we have to do that to verify that the f negative 1 is the inverse. So because when f negative 1, they times together, they're going to cut it off and only left the x only. Okay, this part understand now? How to verify? You have to find both. Need to find both. No wonder 8 marks. Okay, let's go. Now I'm gonna go for I start from the f negative 1 first. Okay, the object still the same, the x. Okay, so continue. Split. Okay, so now this is the object. F negative 1x is the object of f. F negative 1x is the object of f. Okay, so continue, sub in the f negative 1 just now, x plus 2 over 3. Okay, again, this is the object. This fraction is the object of f. So sub this over here. Okay, can see the yellow color. Maybe I have no space, need to move aside first. Okay, so again, the left side, no need to sub. We already done the step. Now just left the right side. 3 times the object minus 2. Are you? Okay, 3 and 3 cut. X plus 2 minus 2. Oh, yay. One more. One more. Find the next one. Find the another composite F negative 1F. So we already verify 50%, okay? Another 50%. Need to verify another 50%. Split. This time the fx is the object. Fx minus u, 3x minus 2. Okay, so as usual, now this bracket is the object. Whose object? F negative 1, okay? Careful, object of F negative 1, so it's sub into here. Can you see the orange color? 3x minus 2 plus 2 over 3. Negative 2 plus 2 becomes 0. Oh, nice. 3 and 3 cut. Okay, right here. Yay. But normally they ask you to show, ask you to prove, ask you to verify. Yeah, 100% the answer is like, the answer must be correct lah, okay? 3 and 3 cut. Okay, done. For B1. 8 marks. The B1, a lot of marks, yes. Okay, we have another B2 and B3. Okay, this part wait for you first. A lot of steps here. B2 and B3. Okay, B2 and B3 not too hard. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's go for the B2. B2, I write at bottom here lah. Okay, next one, B2. B2 is to state the domain of F negative 1x. So yes, the domain. Domain actually is your object lah, the x. But don't see wrongly again. They're asking for the domain of F negative 1, not F, F negative 1. So look at the green color graph, green color. So for the x, right, the object of the green color, you can see from the smallest, which is, extend the graph a bit, which is negative 8. From the smallest, negative 8, all the way to the biggest, 4. Yeah, that's the domain. From negative 8 to 4. The arrow facing left. Okay, next one, the last one, B3. Find the value of x if f negative 1x equals to fx. Okay, so this time I need to find the x value. And at the back here, they give you this info. F negative 1x equals to fx, right? If you refer to graph, actually you know where is it one. I'm not sure you know or not. You should know where is it. It's over here. If we talk about this info, actually is where the graph intersect. Can see, right? Can see where I plot here? Can see where I plot? This is when both of them equal. Both of them equal. But yeah, the graph here cannot see lah. The graph here cannot see. No number here, right? If you have the number, then you can write the answer straight away. If lah. But now we don't have it. We have to do some working here. Okay, so back to here. How do we do the working? Follow the info. F negative 1x equals to fx, right? Just sub it in straight away. Just now your fx, Where is it? Here. 3x minus 2, right? Yes, submit in here. Hey, sorry, this one. Okay, and the f negative 1x. Okay, here, x plus 2 over 3. Can see that? Okay, sub in here. Yeah, both equal. Then you can find the x already. X plus 2 over 3 equals to 3x minus 2. Okay, so you can get a final answer. So for from the left side, the fraction 3, bring over. Okay, continue. Open the bracket. Okay, we can find the x already. Yeah, you should get 1. No? So this is where the graph intersect. Makes sense, right? The number. They are both intersect at this coordinate. The x is 1. Okay, makes sense? Something like this. So the total, everything here, 8 marks. Only the B, just on the B1 here, the working quite long. The rest, okay, not too long. The A, just draw the graph right now. And the B1, yeah, you have to find the inverse and also verify. Okay, this one wait for you. We have one more to go. 38. After this is 38. There's one more. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, pen. Let's move on to the last one, 38. Seven, 8. Okay. Oh, this one. 10 marks. Okay, 38. Last one. Okay, let's go. Diagram 4 shows the graph of y equals to gx for domain -1 to 8, such that PQ and QR are straight lines. Okay, I think type wrong here. Star line. Okay, never mind. Okay, so say graph here, the y equals to gx, yes, but the equation not given to you. I mean, there's no function here given. But don't worry, you have the points, you have all the coordinates, and also I think nothing else. So it should be clear for the number. You can start the question A. Find the range for function g. They're working right here. Okay, so for the range, right? If you remember the chapter 1 function, the range here actually same as your image. I mean, or I can say all image. All the image. All the image. So look at the graph. Look at the graph here. The y, look at the y. Y is image, right? From -9, the smallest, all the way until the biggest, 4. So this is all your image, right? Correct? So yeah, can write the answer already. From -9 to 4. Okay, from -9 to 4. Done already. Let's go for B. Yeah. B asking for GG2. GG2. So back to the same thing, but this time refer to the graph. Okay, the object, yes, the object. This 2 is the object for GG, but same issue, you have no GG here, right? You only got GX. function g only. There's no function gg here. So you're going to split the gg. Okay, split the gg. So yes, the 2 become the object of g. The 2 become the object of g. So check the graph. For the graph here, right? Object is x. So you see where's the 2? So refer to this coordinate here, right? This coordinate, it is 2, 0. Okay, 2, 0. 2 is object, the 0 is the image. So yeah, we have the G2 already. If I write this in the function, it will be G bracket 2 equal to 0. 2 is object, so 2 inside the bracket, the 0 is image. So G bracket 2 equals to 0. And then repeat the same thing. Now this bracket again is the object of G again. This is the object of G again. Object of G again. So look at the graph again. The 0, the 0 is the object, right? So you see where's the point here? This one. This is when the object is 0, So if you refer to the point, when the object, the x equal to 0, the coordinate is over here. You can see if I write the point out, when the object is 0. Yes, so which means same thing. If I write this in function, you will get G bracket 0 equals to -6. So your image will be -6. Okay, actually not too hard, you can see, not too hard to look at the object image from the picture. Yes, not too hard. Maybe this is not the one that we see just now. The one that we see just now, we have the arrow. But this one, no arrow. Look at the coordinate. Then you can get your object image. Okay, A and B done. Okay, let's go. We have 2 more, C and donkey. Okay, question C. On separate diagram, sketch and label the x-intercept and y-intercept for these 2 graphs. So you have to sketch 2 graphs. Separate, okay, separate 2 graphs, and then you have to label the x and y-intercept. Okay, so let's start from the C1. The equation of the graph. Wow, long time no see. Sorry. Okay. Continue. Okay, now these 2 lines, long time no see. Modulus. Okay, modulus, which means you have to change it become positive. Okay, change to become positive. Okay, so you see, the graph here, right? How we draw here very simple. The modulus, if we changing, become positive, right? Correct. But if you refer to the graph here, you only need to change which coordinate become positive. Okay, I repeat here. For the modulus, you have to change to plasma. So for the graph here, which number, or I can say which coordinate, need to change to positive? Okay, it will be the y coordinate. Okay, the reason because of, you can see, modulus gx is equals to y. You understand the equation? modulus gx equals to y. Gx is what? Gx is y, right? The image, ma. That's why you have to change the image, the y coordinate all become positive. The x there, no need to change x, just change the y only. Because modulus gx, ma. Just change the y only. So see the graph here, this graph, right? This part of the graph is already positive. This part of the graph is already positive. Not sure you can see the color or not. It's color, right? Okay, so this part remain the same place, but the bottom here, this graph is, the y is negative. Okay, maybe the color cannot see. I draw again. Okay, can see color? So yes, this part, we have to change all the y become positive. So very simple, very simple. Just do again the reflection using your axis, reflect. So the -9 will become a +9. And the -6 will become a +6. Okay, okay, so let's draw the graph. Make it bigger a bit. Let's see. Okay. So first of all, this part of the graph remain, the one positive y, that part remain. So this part here remain, this one also remain. Okay, so now the bottom here, right, I'm going to flip on top. Going to flip on top. Okay, you see how I draw first, in case you draw it wrongly, need to flip on top. Okay, see I draw with yeah, you see, okay, you can. I think this one I draw too high. You know why you have to like tilt up so high up? Because of the fall just now. The fall is over here, man. The fall. This is -6. If you reflect, it become +6, right? It should be higher than 4. You can see that here. Okay, you can see here. So here it will be 9 after you reflect, and here will be still the same -1. Yeah, that's the graph. For the modulus, all the y you become positive. Maybe I draw a bit Sheng. The dotted line you have to draw it straight. I draw again. It seems like no different. Okay, it's okay. That's a C1. That's a C1. So careful for the number, the 4 and 6. Okay, so that's a C1. Okay, now the C2. Okay, one more graph to go. One more graph. Okay, the C2 will be drawing the graph of the inverse. The graph of the inverse. So repeat again for the graph of inverse, right? All your object image terbalik. Okay, all your object image terbalik. So remember just now how we draw it? We're going to like terbalik the object image, right? And somehow we have to draw the y equals to x, correct? To do the reflection. Need to draw the y equals to x to do the reflection. So before we draw the inverse graph, we need to copy the original graph first, so that later we can do reflection. We have to copy the original graph first. Yeah. Okay, copy back the original graph. Just make it almost the same, okay? But I think my graph a bit saggy. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so now we can draw the inverse already. Okay, so draw the line y equals to x. Then we can go for the reflection. Okay, so for the point here, right, the 8, 4, terbalik lor. So it'll be somewhere around here. The object image terbalik. Next point, here I forgot to label. This is 2, right? After the reflection, it'll be over here, which is negative, the also become 2. Okay, the next one, negative 6 should be around here. And last one, negative 9. Oh no, no space. Okay, add on. Somewhere around here. Okay, all your xy terbalik. My graph a bit cacat. Okay, so just join it. Oh no, really a bit cacat. I need to adjust a bit. Okay, I know already. Let's draw again. 6. Okay, the 6 will be over here. Ayah, this one cannot. Bila, let's draw again. Okay, the graph is so cacat. But yeah, same thing, doing the reflection also. Okay, this part wait for you first. You have to draw the original graph and also the new graph after the reflection. A bit not balanced the both sides. It seems I'm not balanced. Okay, last one. Donkey. Last one. Okay, donkey. State the domain and the range of the inverse function g negative 1. So domain is the object of the x. The range just now, you know about the image. Okay, all the image. So from here, look at your inverse graph. This one. Domain will be from negative 9, smallest, all the way biggest here until 4. Okay, what is same as the g-axis now? Oh, just now g. Oh, sorry. It's the wrong number. Okay, correct. Negative 9 to the biggest 4. Domain. And last one, your range. All the image. Look at the y-axis. Image. From the smallest, negative 1, all the way to the biggest 8. Look at the black color one. Because of the inverse, don't see the wrong graph. Negative 1 until 8. This 10 bars okay. The working is lesser, but the graph here, you have to understand the graph C1 and C2. Okay, so yeah, 38. Is there any issue for the graph and also the range, domain? Okay, can. Okay, follow. Okay, so actually, yes, today we're going to stop here. Yeah. So hopefully, today's seminar will be help you a little bit on this chapter 1 here. Okay, hopefully, okay, hopefully. So then what else? I think nothing. No? Nothing. So thanks for coming for the seminar. If we have chances, then I will see you the next time. Okay, so then see you guys lah. Bye bye. See you.